me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the dizzy, but we can always share some ditzies. It's just a cup in time. This song doesn't have to rhyme. Life's all of us, not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will, maybe even a cup of thrill. We could share this performance. It's tea time, come sit with me.
Well, welcome guys, Miss Liz in the house, and we had an incredible afternoon with Ishi Kwan, a British comedian, actor, and comedian. She got to share her story, and tonight we have the incredible Dean Tong in the house, and we're going to be talking about a subject that might be triggering, so we'll have some trigger warnings going up, but I think that it's a deep subject that needs to be brought to the table, fathers' rights and children's rights and all that good stuff, and false accusations and how they can destroy a family and their lives. So we're going to be talking about a deep tea tonight. The tea that we are serving tonight is Dean Tong's tea, and he's an expert in psychology and law. So that is the tea we are serving in the house tonight. Before we get started, get over to all those platforms: Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, all those good platforms, and then jump over to the podcast apps: Podbean, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those good ones. And then jump over to babyboomers.org. Miss Liz has been partnered up with them for a long time. I think it's more than 3 years now. If you're looking to be on other podcasts, there's over 50 other podcasts that are always looking for guests, so you can check that platform out as well. So let's get started with a disclaimer and then a beautiful intro, and then we're going to get Dean in here, and we're going to spill a strong tea tonight. Disclaimer for Miss Liz's Tea Time live show. Miss Liz's Tea Time is a global platform dedicating to sharing real life stories, diverse perspectives, and meaningful conversations that inspire awareness, healing, and connection. I'm Miss Liz is going live using StreamYard. Before leaving a comment during the live broadcast, please grant StreamYard permission to display your name at StreamYard.com. Please be advised that all the content brought forward during any Tea Time show is presented in good faith. However, discussions may include opinions, beliefs, and perspectives that do not necessarily represent the views of Miss Liz or the Tea Time platform. Information shared by guests is based on their own experiences and is perceived to be accurate at the given time of airing. All guests, viewers, and participants are responsible for using their own good judgment when considering any action that may relate to this discussion. Some episodes may cover sensitive topics, including but not limited to trauma, abuse, grief, mental health, and other emotionally triggering subjects. Listeners' and viewers' discretion is strongly advised. Tea Time with Miss Liz is an open discussion forum designed to offer insight, inspire awareness, and create connection. It is not a substitute for professional, medical, legal, or therapeutical advice. If you require professional support, please seek assistance from qualified professionals or trusted resources in your area. If you have any questions regarding this disclaimer or the content of this discussion, you are welcome to contact me, aka Miss Liz, directly at my email at bookingmissliz@gmail.com, or check out my link tree at Miss Liz's Tea Time. By choosing to participate in, comment on, or view these live shows, you acknowledge and accept this disclaimer. Your participation is entirely voluntary. I, Miss Liz, welcomes you to join the conversation with an open heart, and if at any time you feel this platform is not right for you, I respect your wishes and decision and welcome you back whenever you are ready. Tea Time with Miss Liz is serving truth and awareness one cup at a time. Well, welcome to Tea Time with Miss Liz, where we create a safe space for conversations that are sometimes difficult, often emotional, but always important. Today's conversation addresses a topic that affects children, parents, families, and the legal system. It requires honesty, compassion, and a commitment to keeping the well-being of children at the center of every discussion. Please join me in welcoming Dean Tong, author, forensic trial consultant, expert witness, and international recognized advocate whose work has focused on child abuse investigations, high conflict custody disputes, and the importance of evidence-based practices within the family court systems. Dean is the author of Abuse Excuse, a book that explores the complex issues surrounding false allegations in custody disputes, the impact they have on children and families, and the importance of pursuing truth while protecting those who are genuinely at risk. With decades of experience working alongside attorneys, mental health professionals, and courts, Dean's mission is to encourage careful investigation, fairness, and decision that prioritizes the best interests and safety of children. Today's Tea Time will explore protecting children's well-being, the importance of evidence and due process, high conflict custody challenges, family court and child advocacy, and seeking truth while supporting families. This conversation recognizes an important reality. Every allegation of abuse deserves to be taken seriously and investigated carefully. At the same time, decision affecting children should be grounded in through evidence, fairness, and their long-term well-being. So grab your cup and join us for a respectful and thoughtful conversation filled with awareness, compassion, and real-life tea, truth, experience, and awareness. Let me get Dean in here. Let's spill some tea. Welcome, Dean. Can you hear me, Dean? Oh, it says that you're muted. There we go. Can you hear me? I think Dean is having some technical issues. Let's just give him a few seconds to get back in here. Today's Tea Time, we're going to be talking about all of his 4 books that he's written and co-authored in. Dean, can you see me and hear me? Dean, can you hear me? I think he's popped out. Let's just give him a few seconds to pop back in. Thank you all for joining tonight on Tea Time. Tonight's topic will be a triggering warning, so let's just give Dean a second to see what we can bring to the table tonight for you guys. I want to thank you, Dawn, Roy, Polar Bear, Realtor of the Week. Thank you for joining in. Miss Liz really is honored to have you guys here tonight. We're just going to give Dean a few seconds and see if he can get back in, and we'll get you a strong cup of tea tonight. We're just going to give him a few seconds. If anybody has any questions on what the topic is tonight, you're more than welcome to ask me. If you have any questions that you'd like to know more about Tea Time and all that good stuff, you can ask that as well. Tonight we'll be talking about 4 books. The books that we'll be talking about is Don't Blame Me, Daddy, Exclusive Innocence, Ashes to Ashes, Family to Dust, and Parents Pawn. So we'll be talking about those 4 books tonight. So yeah, I believe it's an electronic problem as well. There we go. We got him back in. Let's just give him a second. There's a lot of storms going on as well. So I know in my area there was a tornado warning earlier today. So let's just give him a few seconds. This is a live show. So welcome, Dean. Can you hear me? I can hear you, Dean. Dean, can you hear me? We're just seeing if we have to reschedule. If we need to reschedule, Miss Liz will jump onto Zoom and we'll get Dean's story done through Zoom instead of StreamYard. So we're just looking at different options right now, guys. I want to just thank everybody for holding on. I really do appreciate you guys all being here. I could not do this without all of you guys. This is the issues you get when you're doing a live show. Sometimes the technology, it works against you. But I do have a plan B, so we're just waiting to see if Dean wants to reschedule. If Dean wants to reschedule and jump onto Zoom, that's what we'll do, because I feel that this topic really needs to be out there. I know that there's a lot of fathers out there that don't have a voice, and I really want to get Dean's story out there to you guys. So. I do want to thank everybody for joining me this afternoon with Ishi Khan, comedian actor. She was amazing this afternoon. Let's see, Dean is back. Let's see if we can get this going. I believe it's a technical issue because he's spinning. Hi, Dean, can you hear me? Dean, can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me, Dean? Dean, I'm sending you a private message. Just go in and check and see, and then we can do that way if it's going to be better for you. I believe he's having huge technical issues. I don't want to hold everybody up tonight, so we're going to reschedule Dean for a different date and get him onto Zoom. You guys can still follow Miss Liz on Zoom. It'll be live on YouTube. We just won't be able to stream to all the other platforms during that broadcast. So I encourage everybody to check out Miss Liz's Teatime YouTube channel, Miss Liz's Teatime. Get over there, like, follow, subscribe, and then you'll be able to follow this Teatime, because this is really an important topic that I want to get out there. Just waiting to see if he's going to reply. I don't want to hold everybody up tonight because I'm sure everyone is busy, and with the heat out there, we don't want to hold everybody up. We'll get to those questions. I will mark those questions down so that if we do have to jump onto Zoom, I will get that out to Banter. Dean is popping in, so let's see if we can get him in here and see if it's working. It's saying they need to connect their devices. I'm just waiting to see if you can see the messages. Dean, if you can see the private messages, just let me know and I'll fix it up, and then we can jump over to there. I'm going to let everybody go, and I'm going to communicate with Dean back and forth, but I will get your questions out to Dean. If you guys want to just jump over, Miss Liz is going to try and get Dean on within the next 30 minutes onto Zoom. So check out Zoom. We won't be streaming from StreamYard tonight, but we will jump over to Zoom if Dean can get his issues fixed on that end. So let me see what we can do and get this out to you. If not, stay tuned and check out Miss Liz's Facebook page for any updates for rescheduling that as well. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight and being patient with me while we figure this out. This is a technical issue. So again, we will get Dean on to tea time. Just let me work a few little tweaks out and then we will get him on. So jump over to Zoom, Miss Liz's YouTube channel, and I'll see everybody in 30 minutes. If not, then I will see you guys at a different date, at a different time for Dean's tea time. Thank you all for joining me tonight on Tea Time.